What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. It is face the world's mistakes. Wake up to the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed.
Oh shit. What's going on, everybody? First off, want to thank our gracious fucking host, Clean, for having us here. Shit. Dylan, midnight.
What's
How the
going
fuck's it
on?
going? Been a while.
It's been a long time since I've been on camera.
Shit. Look.
Years.
First off, let's talk about fucking America's mustache right here. Let's talk about it.
You know it.
Like Tom Selleck Jr. in the fucking house.
Took me years to grow this bad boy.
Dude, it's trust me, the beard struggle. I know how it is, and I'm starting to get those dry patches now, even with using fucking beard shit. But how the fuck you been? I mean, you've been on some adventures since we last like officially talked, even over voice chat.
Too long. I don't know. I don't even know where to start. What was the last thing you remember? Because you said, I've been through a lot.
Yeah, I mean, well, let's see. We first met through an organization that we don't talk about anymore due to differing opinions with a member of the staff at that organization that led like a group of us to Exodus.
Loving the porn stat. You can find it on Pornhub.com. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
This is flagged for removal. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
Like I don't have rules here. This is more your time to shine. Talk about yourself, your journey, what you've been through. But let's see. We met through that organization doing a podcast of our own, Going Dark Debates.
Those are good times.
Drunk you in a hotel room, made a live fucking crawdad. I tried to find the archive footage. I really wanted the fucking clip for this.
It's gone for good, huh?
When Clean said he was able to secure you to be on for the 30-minute segment today, I really wanted that fucking clip.
That would have been perfect. That was the start of pretty much our friendship from there.
That really was, and I've cracked on you every chance I fucking can about that crawfish.
Oh yeah,
and the potential of food poisoning that you provided to yourself. But thank God for drinking alcohol, because my favorite saying is rubbing alcohol fixes outside boo-boos, drinking alcohol fixes inside boo-boos. So any chance of food poisoning you might have gotten from eating that live crawdad was just gone anyways because you were so fucking drunk.
Oh, I barely remember that night. Let's just say that.
The only part of the memories would have been video footage, and unfortunately we don't have it anymore. But so from there, you hooked up, you introduced me and a couple of the other guys to Clean and Jay through the DD214 Network podcast. You went on your own business venture, opened up a gaming lounge, which has since been shut down, from what I understand. Correct?
I did shut it down.
Just overhead costs for running it, or
so for the viewers, I don't know. Is there a way I can share this picture? How do you do that?
either get it to
Here, I got it right here. I don't know if it's sharing or not. I think Sanchez has to do something with it.
There we go.
There you
I
go.
got you.
So this is the business that I started. It was called Side by Side Gaming. Had Xboxes, computers. As you can see, for the kids,
PlayStations, Nintendos.
PlayStations. Oh yeah, we had
Yeah.
virtual reality. But yeah, just I don't know. I'm still young, but even then, when I first created this business, I really didn't think about the future and keeping the business running with no with it just starting out. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
so I didn't put enough money into the bank to be able to keep it running. So I was just like, and the town wasn't booming at that point, which kind of pisses me off now because last year they created it's called Emerald Diamonds, and it's a massive sports complex. So every weekend there's kids in town. So if I would have just started this a little later,
Well,
I think it would have took off.
I mean, the brainchild for side by side gaming, that was all, kind of tail end of COVID, stuff starting to open back up.
Yep.
I know for your full time job at the time, I'm not sure if you're still doing it, but you were traveling a lot. And I think,
Yeah. So I actually had right when I opened up, I quit traveling. So I work for the railroad. I
yeah,
know you know that, but I don't know if anybody else does. So I worked for the railroad, was traveling 7 days a week, and then when I opened the business, I was like, can't do that no more because I was working 7 to 3:30 from the railroad, and then from 3:30 to 11, I had that place open.
yeah. So, I mean, that's a lot to begin with. Trying to start out a business while holding down a full time job. Trust me, been there, done that. Um,
And as
you've,
everyone can tell, I have kids
yeah.
everywhere.
Um, So, I mean, you also went on a fitness journey during this time frame of, from us meeting each other through now. Fuck, you've lost a shit ton of weight.
So, yes, I actually when I started that business, I had quit my fitness journey for about 6 months because obviously I didn't have time. I didn't even have time to see my kids. And actually, so I'll share this as well. Got really big into fitness, and this guy was I don't even know where it's at. He is what kind of started me into the fitness game here. See if I can show this. A little shameless plug here. Scotty K Fitness. That's where I got the stash from.
I
But
love Scotty K.
dude, oh,
I wish
he's
he didn't
amazing.
promote fucking Rise energy drinks because I honestly feel like Rise is just complete crap.
Yeah, I
Um,
never really had a good experience with them. They taste decent, I'll give them that, but they don't. It's not a pick me up. It's more of a
it tastes decent because they it's all childish flavors like fucking fruit punch Kool-Aid,
yep.
Sunny D, shit like that. Like, if I wanted to drink Sunny D or fucking Kool-Aid, I'm just gonna drink Kool-Aid or fucking Sunny D.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. But anyway, so he started it and really picked me back up after my business. I shut my business down because then I started hitting it hard, and it's been about I think a year since that happened, and I went from 220 pounds down to 170. I think was my lowest, and I've back up to 191. I think I just weighed myself.
But that's more muscle now than it is the fat from before, right?
Yeah, yeah. So actually, I was just getting ready to show that. Yeah. So this is when I first started my fitness journey, and then this is where I'm at now. So big difference for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's night and day. Sometimes, that's what we got to do because, like you said, you've got kids. You weren't in the best of shape.
No.
I mean, shit, I'm not either. Fuck, if we're gonna talk fitness, let me pull up fucking my fucking current photo, and I'm not sure if you've watched a lot of the episodes, but I've started getting back into the gym. I'm going
I
in
did. I
doing.
did notice you were posting there in Discord there for a hot minute about getting back into it.
And I'm still doing it every day. Well, 5 days a week. So I go Monday through Friday. I don't do it to,
So you're on a 5-day split, which is
yeah.
that's pretty much what I do.
And that's personally the way I just work. Like I'm just one of those, being prior service like yourself, we kind of are built a little bit differently. And I, I've gotten to the point where I just feel like shit. So I had to do something. And trying to drag through photos here.
No, you're good. Yeah, it's I don't know. I think for me it was the point to where I could almost put a plate just on the top of my stomach and eat off of it, and I was like, yeah, I think I need to start dialing it back a little bit.
Oh, I'm at that point where I can put a plate on my fucking stomach. That's the thing.
Yeah, but you're hitting the gym though, like you said, so you're getting back into it, and
Yeah, I mean, that's the first step, is just getting back into it.
100%. So this
Like
is
I'm just
current photo, or is this?
Yeah, this was like right when I first started. I'm down in this is just our third month payment, just came out this week for our membership, and I'm down 30 pounds already.
I'll tell you what, sugar. That was the biggest thing for me. I cut all sugar out. I didn't even like I didn't wean myself off of it. I just cut it all out, and I
Mhm.
I lost I lost weight like crazy without even trying.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like I've cut a lot of sugar out, so I don't drink sodas during the day. Like, we were talking, for
Hmm.
those that weren't here for DD214 network, we were talking about pre-workout and caffeine and stuff. I drink these, but these are, zero sugar, zero carb, zero fucking additive shit, because it's pre-workout in a can.
You'll have to
Um,
post that in the Discord so that way I can look into that. I've never even heard of that one.
So, that's been my big thing, was just the cutting out the sugar wasn't hard, because I was just drinking diet soda before. It was just cutting the soda out altogether.
Hmm.
So now I might once a week have like a sweet tea. And that's, when we go out to dinner, which is typically our cheat day for meals and stuff.
So are you on a meal plan then?
Um, I've kind of put myself on one, and just kind of reverted back to old knowledge from time in the military, and started kind of uh eating a proper calorie deficit versus overeating.
Hmm.
So I wouldn't necessarily say I'm on a meal plan. I'm just portion controlling myself for the first time since I've been out. So that way I'm only taking in what I need to.
I've tried so hard being on a meal plan, and it is probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I I quit smoking. Actually, well, we all did. I haven't had any nicotine since, what was that, November 1st or whatever.
Yeah, I broke down, and I bought a can earlier this week because we had to put one of our cats down, and just the stress and everything of all that. But I think I had one pouch out of it and threw it away,
Yeah, and
because the nicotine just made me sick.
for me personally, I think that was easy because we had everybody, and that was back when I had a beard, so I was a little more worried about losing my beard.
This is my go-to now.
Grinds energy. Never even heard of that.
So yeah, it's just caffeine in a pouch.
Hmm. But I thought that was pretty easy cutting out the nicotine, but being on a meal plan and eating the same shit every day, oh, that is the most excruciating pain I've ever felt.
That's that's why I didn't necessarily go the meal plan route. Now, I do meal prep for my lunches because I work from home. I mean, obviously it's easy for me to just run up to the kitchen, do shit like that. But what I've started doing, or what I'm starting to do starting tomorrow, is every 2 weeks I'm just going to do like a brisket or a pork shoulder on the smoker, and then do like cilantro lime rice with beans and stuff and make like little rice bowls with that.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I was. So there for a month straight, all I did was I ate ground beef and rice. That was fucking it. And oh, I couldn't do it.
That'll help you hit that calorie deficit though.
Oh, 100%. And I was starting to look pretty shredded, but I just, you know how it goes. You want to go out with your wife, kids, and eat, and then I like my beer on the weekends. So I just push myself self harder during the week, Monday through Friday at the gym, and then I just eat whatever the fuck I want. I don't mess with it anymore.
Yeah, I'm at that point where it's like for right now to drop the weight, I need to hit that calorie deficit. Once I'm down, because I'm actively going, then I
Mhm.
can kind of just fucking because a lot of people nowadays just say eat whatever the fuck you want. If you're actively going to the gym, it doesn't matter what you're fucking putting in your body
It
for
don't
the most
either.
part.
It don't. So
Like, you know,
when I got off of that meal plan for a straight month, I just said screw it, and I was eating like Twinkies. I was going to the gym still every day, and I was pushing myself harder. Didn't even gain a pound.
yeah. And that's the big thing. Like people for anybody out there listening, like we're both, prior service, and I can tell you 100% the military is not giving two flying fucks about what they're putting in soldiers' bodies for food.
No, just
And
not that they have food.
as long as you stay active, it doesn't fucking matter. That's all there is to it.
I agree. Now, if you're going to oh, go what do they call that? Going to participate in like the IFBB or some crazy shit like that, then yeah, you're gonna need to be on a strict diet and pay attention to
Yeah.
what goes into your body. But let's be honest, are we gonna do that?
I
I'm
mean,
not.
I'm not going and doing no bodybuilding competitions or any shit like that. I'm just trying to get healthy because fucking I've got kids.
Hmm.
I've got kids. I've got fucking joint issues already as it is. I don't need things to get worse. That's all there is to it. I'm trying to make sure I'm here for my daughter to graduate high school, graduate college, get fucking married, have babies so I have grandkids kind of situation. That's all there is to it. I just want to get healthy for my family.
I think that's all of our end goal, and that's why I just don't really care about the paying attention to what I eat versus going to the gym. You know what I mean? It's just I go to the gym, push myself hard for an hour and a half, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the big thing. I mean, I do have some goals that I'm working towards. Like my first goal is in November running a 5K for the first time in since 2013 when I got out. So like
I'll tell you what, it's the little goals that get you through working out for sure.
yeah.
Because once you've been working out for a year, you're not gonna see significant change at all. It's literally just the little stuff. It's, "Oh, yeah, now I added 20 pounds to the dumbbell," or, "I'm on that 3rd rack instead of the 2nd rack," or
Mhm. Yeah, it's those little things and that's the big thing. So like for me, the first thing is, getting out there dropping between I was initially saying just 30 pounds, but I fucking crushed that goal in 2 months. So now it's like, I'm like, okay, well, I crushed that in 2 months. So my goal is by the time I run the 5K to be down 60, 70 pounds.
yeah, and crushing that goal's crazy as it is within 3 months, you said, so
So,
you're on the right track, that's for sure. What do you
but
use for, working out, like, workout plan? You just go in and do what you want, you
I
see
just,
you're
I
good?
mean, I'm heavy cardio and light weights right now just because I'm focusing on that getting to the running the 5K point. So just heavy cardio, um, light weights, rotate, muscle groups throughout the week, and then sauna for 45 minutes after a workout.
Definitely recommend light weights, high reps if you're
Yeah.
going more that route, because that helped me out. I just swapped, 2 weeks ago, and I'm doing heavy weights, low reps, and, cardio at the end now, so we'll
Yeah,
see.
I'm doing light weights, high reps. So, 20 reps a set type of
Yep,
thing.
that's exactly what I was doing, and I was using, the app called PT Distinction, so I was creating my own workout plan, but I actually just got a brand new one, and it's called Ladder, and they have multiple different groups. You can join whichever one you want. One maybe more for like Pilates, one maybe weightlifting, strongman, yoga, whatever. And then they have specific workouts Monday through Sunday, and then every week it's a whole new set and everything. Out, it's a great workout. Yeah.
So, but to kind of move forward with this, you started the fitness journey, side by side shut down. What are you doing now? Like, what what else is going on? Like
Enjoying life, man. That's
spending time with the wife and kids and
too much time. You know how that gets. No, my kids are in sports galore right now. So actually, my wife is over in Indiana at a softball tournament, and I'm here with the other kids because it's supposed to be 95 degrees out. I was like, they ain't going out
yeah, and
there.
you can't have the kids out in that, the young ones.
No. And then so I've got 4 kids. I got 12-year-old, 6-year-old, 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. 12-year-olds in traveling softball, plus all the other school sports she's in, like volleyball, cheerleading. My 6-year-old just got accepted into travel or competition cheerleading. My 4-year-old just started gymnastics. My 2-year-old, who the hell knows what he's going to be doing next year? But
And I'm over here and I've got a 14-year-old and I'm just worried about high school in a couple months. And
well, so to go past that, actually, we used to say how I was traveling. My wife travels Monday through Friday now, so
oh
it's up to
shit.
me to get these kids to all their shit that they have to go to. So I just bought a laptop so I can game in the car. That's how much I'm in the car now.
Hotspot to the
I do.
laptop.
I got unlimited hotspot on my phone, and then I bought a fucking laptop.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, we're fuck, we're older. Our kids are getting older. Sports, different events are going on. I mean,
Growing
I,
up,
I'm
fucking
I'm
sucks.
I'm more concerned about because my daughter's getting ready to go into the ninth grade, and she the one stipulation I had was she can do whatever she wants in school as far as extracurriculars. However, at least her freshman year, she has to do JROTC.
Oh, really?
Both semesters has to do it, and her school has an army unit.
Oh, wow. You must live in a big town.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the fairly bigger cities. It's a college town.
I
Um,
gotcha. I
but
think I think my 12-year-old has a graduating class of like 18.
yeah, so I mean, that was one of my stipulations is whatever. Well, she wanted to do Civil Air Patrol, but because we're getting close to the school year anyways, I'm like, why pay, $150 a year for that? And then also have to buy her uniforms because with Civil Air Patrol,
Mhm.
you have to purchase the uniforms. When you're going to go to a high school and they have a JROTC unit and all that's fucking free. Like, save me a little money here because we're going to be doing sports too. And that's going to cost a shit ton of money.
Bro, there is no saving money. I figured that out. So my 6-year-old, she just got accepted into travel or sport cheer, and just for them to make the music for their cheer event, every kid has to pay $100 for one person to make one mixtape.
They have to pay how much per kid?
$100 per kid.
How many
That,
kids are on the fucking team?
I don't know, probably 12, 13. I don't know. It hasn't came out yet.
To
But
make a
isn't that
fucking mixtape?
to make a fucking mixtape for these guys to dance to? Isn't that fucking mind-boggling?
I'm in the wrong fucking field. I will gladly take $100 fucking to do this because shit, I'd make more in a fucking week than I do now working my full time job.
That's what I'm saying. Like I seen that on the piece of paper. I said, "Are you?" I'm pretty sure I got CDs in somewhere some case that has mixtape wrote on it. It says number 10. That's the best one. You know what I mean?
So, but we're getting close to wrap up time here. I'm not sure if you watched the first episode of Flag for Removal, but this is a little bit of an impromptu, short, kind of condensed version. Any final thoughts for those out there watching the annual today?
Final thoughts. I mean, I don't get fit. That's about all I can say. Keep the mustache alive. They sell these mustache bottles. Gotta
Of
love it.
course, you've got the Scotty K fucking Gila Mix fucking
I
mustache.
do. But I did want to bring this up, and I know this is flagged for removal, but since you are part of DD214 as well, and how they're bringing back the gaming spot, we all need to get drunk and start playing those games again. 100%.
Party games are definitely going to be the go-to going forward. I'll be honest with you, like I still play Fortnite here and there, but it's not the fucking same.
No, not at all. It's
So, it's going to be more like everybody get a fucking Nintendo and let's like play Mario Kart. Let's fucking hop into a fucking Mario Party game kind of thing like that. That's
the,
some shit we need to do for sure.
the first one we can do, Liar's Bar. It's like $4, and it's a bunch of military guys, or regardless, whoever the hell we are, you got to tell who's lying at the fucking bar with cards. It's a card game. That's what it is.
Hmm.
So
I
there's an idea.
think I've seen it. I've seen it before, I believe. So,
But other than that, stay safe and drink water.
I haven't used my fucking gaming PC in forever.
Really? That's all
Like,
I use.
Well, I use a Mac for content creation because it's just better for video editing and all that shit. I use my Mac for work. My gaming PC sits over here. I have software that just allows me to remote into it from my Mac. So
I mean, if that's all you need, that's all you need. You know what I mean?
Because I stopped the streaming thing. Like that's the thing. Like streaming got to the point where video games weren't fun anymore.
Yeah, I agree 100%. It became more of a hassle than anything. You were constantly, oh, I gotta stream, gotta get my views up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I will say, if you're into games right now, Vein, VEIN, it's a zombie survival game. Probably the best one I've ever played, and it's free. It's a demo right now.
I'll definitely check that out. Well, thank you for the impromptu hop on this today.
Hey,
I know
no
it was
problem.
kind of last minute, and another shout out to Clean and Clean Sanchez Media here for having us. There's great things in the work from all of the guys that from the shows that were before me, from the shows that are after me, and you know even from Flag for Removal. There's great things in the works. I'd love to have you on for a full blown episode sometime, Dylan. It was great chatting with you. These are evening shows, so we'll definitely have to work out a time or something where you're not busy running the kids all over Kingdom Come.
Hey, I would love to do that, and we can actually sit down and
have an
discussion.
actual just drink some beers and fucking shoot the shit for an hour and a half kind of situation.
I'm
so
game.
Definitely thank you for hopping on. Thank you again, Clean. Everybody have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. Let's enjoy the rest of the Clean Sanchez annual, everybody.
Let's do it. Thanks for inviting me. Let's go.
You guys have a good one. Thank you. Oh.